Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. Chris Mann joins us. He's also our financial fix correspondent. Chris, big change this year in the tax filing deadline when taxes are due for 2022 tax returns, but only for California residents. What do you need to know?
Yeah, because of all the rain and the snow and the weather that we've had in California, the IRS and the state got together and said, hey, nothing's due April 18th anymore, so we don't have to go running crazy the next couple of weeks to get, taxes filed or extension calculations done or any of that stuff, because you don't have to pay anything or file anything by the 18th if you're a California resident. I think there's a couple of counties way up in the northern part of the state that aren't participating in this, but I think everyone's pretty much eligible to have extension free of charge, meaning no interest, no penalties. If you don't pay your 22 tax liabilities, you have until October 16th now of 23 to pay them and file your tax returns without any penalty. If you're in California, you also have until that same date, October 16th of 23, to file your first 3 quarters of your estimates for 2023. So normally people that have businesses or they pay estimates every quarter, usually April 15th, June 15th, September 15th. All 3 of those payments are not due till October 16th now without penalty. Now you can keep paying as normal and filing as normal and get things done by the 18th of April, as normal, but you don't have to. And that's what they've done, is they've made it, kind of like a long tax season for us, but it's actually given some people some thoughts about, hey, I'm going to take the money and maybe put it in a CD for 6 months and let it grow a little bit, because CDs are actually starting to pay a little bit now. And, the tax money that I'd have to give the government, I can at least make some money on it and then give it to them in October, or you just have to do it by October 16th, and then they'll start charging penalties after October 16th if you don't pay them or you don't file your returns for 2022.
When you say no penalties, so interest isn't included as well, so you could really sit there and defer your payments until October, where normally you'd have to get them until April, and you can also do it for 2023 as well?
Yeah, so it's really amazing. I've been, for some of the ones that owe quite a bit, why not take it? I mean, I wouldn't do more than $250 in any one bank for all of the obvious reasons that's going on out there, but you can take, your 22 liability if you still have one, and the 23 first quarter estimates, add them all up, and then put them in a CD for 6 months, have it available in early October, and pull the money out and then pay the taxes in, and you're all set. No penalties, no interest.
Chris, elaborate. You just mentioned putting more than $250 in the bank, so that's due to the FDIC insurance limits, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's, a lot of people think it's per bank, and it's not. It's actually per account. And so, if you have you're married, or you have a trust, and you could really get, 4 different accounts very easily in one bank, have them titled differently. You could have one in the spouse, the husband's name, one in the wife's name, one in the trust's name, one in a joint account. That's $1 million right there. And if you have a business, there's another $250. So you can definitely go above $250 in any one bank. You got to spread it out amongst accounts. And I've heard a lot of banks are starting to do that automatically for people, so that they don't get caught where they have more than $250 in there. And I don't think it's, anything that's, hopefully can't believe we're having this discussion, but it's just prudent to probably do that at this point in time when we had 3 banks go under in the last month.
All right, even you got some more time. If you're a California resident, don't wait till the last minute. Go see Chris Mann and the team over at MUN CPA. Chris, thanks for taking time to join us.